as we get deeper into the eschatological discourse according to Luke, things get more and more serious and difficult. In the verses that we will hear today, Jesus speaks of all kinds of calamities. Calamities which are made by humans, like wars and insurrections and other kind of basic challenges, and natural disasters like floods, like earthquakes. And in this, there is the danger that the first reaction of anyone will be to get frightened. In this response, anyone would say, "Let me run away." And Jesus says, this is a time when you need to stand up. This is a time when you need to show that you believe in a God who wants what is best for you. This is a time to show that your God will never let anything happen to you that is not for your good and for God's glory. And so therefore, this is a time to be courageous. This is a time to hold your head up high and not to run away in fear. It is a time to realize that you will not be harmed, that no one can harm even a hair of your head, because God is in control. It is a time to place your trust in God and to realize that what God wants for you is better than what you would want for yourself. There are times in our lives when we are faced with calamities. We are faced with the sudden death of a loved one. We are faced with the fact that a member of my family has come up with a terminal illness. Sometimes there are financial problems. Sometimes there are marital problems. Sometimes there are emotional problems. Sometimes there are problems with employment and a job. And these are the disasters which I have to face. And even as I face them, I can give two responses. The first response is to give up, to give in, to lose hope, to give into a habit like smoking or drinking or going into drugs because life has overwhelmed me. It's so difficult to bear. Another response is to respond with courage, with strength, with fearlessness, to know that there will be a better now. It means to realize that this has happened for a reason. I check the causes, I rectify what I was doing wrong, and I ensure that I correct it to the best of my ability, even if I have to seek the help of outsiders. And once I have done all that is required for me to do, I leave what remains in God's hands, knowing full well that no matter what the calamity, it could be a terminal illness, it could be the death of a loved one, it could be a financial loss, it could be a marital challenge. The Lord has given it to me so that I can respond to Him and to the challenge with courage, with hope, and with love. So Jesus asks His disciples, if they are genuinely His disciples, not to hang their heads in fear, but to hold their heads high in confidence and courage. When you are faced with a calamity of one kind or another, will you give up or give in? Or will you hold your head up high and tackle it like a disciple of the Lord?